Single sisters, be like Ruth. In a world that often encourages rushing into relationships and settling for less than we deserve, we can look to the example of Ruth, a woman whose character, faith, and patience led her to a divine destiny. Ruth's story is a powerful reminder of the qualities that make a woman truly remarkable, and how we can all embody these virtues while waiting for God's perfect timing. Be humble like Ruth. Humility opens doors to unexpected blessings. Her humility before Boaz demonstrated that true greatness comes from a humble heart, not pride. Be hardworking like Ruth. Diligence brings favor in the right places. She worked tirelessly, showing that consistent effort often leads to God's favor in the most unexpected places. Be patient like Ruth. She waited for God's timing and found Boaz. She didn't rush the process, knowing that divine timing would bring the right man into her life when it was meant to be. Be faithful like Ruth. She stayed committed even when life was uncertain. Her unwavering loyalty to Naomi and God made her a woman of strong character and earned her blessings in abundance. Be selfless like Ruth. She chose loyalty over personal gain. Ruth's willingness to put others before herself displayed the power of selfless love and commitment. Be teachable like Ruth. She listened to Naomi's wisdom and followed godly counsel. She embraced wisdom and guidance, showing that being teachable leads to growth and success. Be kind like Ruth. Her kindness set her apart and made way for her blessings. Her generosity and kind-heartedness earned the respect and favor of those around her, including Boaz. Be willing like Ruth. She left her comfort zone and embraced a new beginning. Ruth didn't cling to what was familiar but embraced change with courage, trusting that God had a new chapter for her. Be virtuous like Ruth. Boaz noticed her because of her character, not just her beauty. Her inner beauty, displayed through her integrity and kindness, made her stand out more than outward appearances ever could. Be prayerful like Ruth. Her life aligned with God's divine plan. Through prayer, Ruth sought guidance and trust in God's will, ensuring she remained on the path He had set for her. Be steadfast like Ruth. She endured hardship but never gave up. Despite her losses, Ruth remained resilient, showing that perseverance through tough times brings forth strength and reward. Be hopeful like Ruth. She didn't let her past define her future. Ruth embraced her future with optimism, knowing that God was leading her toward a better tomorrow, no matter her past struggles. Be obedient like Ruth. She followed Naomi's advice with trust and honor. Her obedience led to favor as she trusted that the wisdom of others, grounded in faith, was part of God's plan for her life. Be focused like Ruth. She worked in the fields, not chasing men. Ruth knew that success in life came from pursuing her goals and trusting that the right partner would come at the right time. Be courageous like Ruth. She stepped into the unknown with faith. Ruth faced uncertainty with unwavering courage, knowing that God was by her side every step of the way. Be respectful like Ruth. She honored Naomi and Boaz with her words and actions. Ruth's respect for others, especially those in authority, opened doors to blessings that flowed from her honor and character. Be grateful like Ruth. She appreciated every blessing, big or small. Ruth's thankfulness for the smallest kindnesses magnified the grace she received, making her heart a magnet for blessings. Be disciplined like Ruth. She didn't compromise her values. Her integrity remained strong, even when faced with temptation, showing that discipline in the face of challenges leads to lasting success. Be trusting like Ruth. She believed that God had a plan for her. Ruth's unwavering trust in God's purpose for her life kept her moving forward, even in moments of doubt and uncertainty. Be prepared like Ruth. When the time came, she was ready to receive her blessing. Ruth's preparedness in the fields and in life demonstrated that readiness and action attract the blessings that God has in store for us. Ruth's story is not just a tale of a woman who found her Boaz. It's a lesson in grace, perseverance, and the power of waiting on God's perfect timing. As single women, we can all draw inspiration from Ruth's life and embody these virtues in our own. Remember, it's not about rushing into a relationship or chasing after what society says we should have. It's about becoming the woman God created us to be, trusting in His plan, and knowing that the right blessings will come in His perfect timing. Stay faithful, stay focused, and